Have you ever been told to avoid eggs because of cholesterol, or maybe heard they're a perfect food for healthy aging, leaving you confused about what's true? If you're over 65 and care about staying sharp, strong, and independent, you're not alone in navigating the mixed messages about eggs. Welcome to the ultimate guide designed just for you, where we'll crack open the truth about eggs and their role in senior health. We'll uncover what's really inside an egg, explore its benefits for your brain, eyes, muscles, and even cholesterol levels, and share doctor-approved ways to enjoy them, whether you're cooking for one, managing diabetes, or eating on a budget. You need to watch this video until the end because we'll reveal science-backed answers to how many eggs are safe, debunk outdated myths, and provide practical tips to make eggs a powerful ally in your journey to live longer, healthier, and more confidently, starting with your very next meal. Before we begin, I would appreciate it if you like this video. You can help me continue to spread the old age lesson. If you haven't subscribed yet, I recommend you subscribe and turn on the bell so you don't miss any videos. If you like this video, please comment with a number. If you don't like it, comment 0 to let me know, so I can make a better video for you. Now let's get started. 1. High-quality protein, a must for aging muscles. As we age, maintaining muscle mass becomes increasingly critical to preserving independence and quality of life. After the age of 60, many individuals experience a natural decline in muscle mass known as sarcopenia, which can result in a loss of up to 1 to 2% of muscle mass annually. This progressive condition contributes to frailty, increased risk of falls, diminished mobility, and slower recovery times from illness, injury, or surgical procedures. To counteract this, adequate protein intake is non-negotiable, and eggs stand out as one of the most accessible, nutrient-dense, and digestible sources of high-quality protein available. Each large egg delivers approximately 6 to 7 grams of complete protein, which contains all 9 essential amino acids that the human body cannot synthesize on its own. These amino acids are vital for muscle repair, maintenance, and growth, particularly in older adults whose bodies are less efficient at utilizing dietary protein. Unlike red meat, which can be high in saturated fats and harder to digest for some seniors, eggs offer a leaner protein profile, with minimal saturated fat and a gentle impact on the digestive system. Research from the National Institute on Aging and other leading institutions underscores the benefits of higher protein intake for older adults. Studies demonstrate that seniors who consume adequate protein, ideally 1.0 to 1.2 grams per kilogram of body weight daily, experience fewer falls, improved balance, stronger grip strength, and faster wound healing. Beyond physical strength, protein plays a critical role in supporting immune function, regulating blood pressure, and even maintaining bone density, as it supports the structural proteins in bone tissue. Incorporating eggs into meals, whether scrambled, boiled, or as part of a dish, provides a versatile and cost-effective way to meet these protein needs. 2. Choline, a forgotten nutrient with huge brain benefits. Choline is a lesser-known but essential nutrient that deserves a spotlight, particularly for older adults. This vital compound supports brain health by facilitating the production of acetylcholine, a neurotransmitter critical for memory, learning, attention, and overall cognitive function. Choline also contributes to cell membrane repair, particularly in brain and nerve tissues, and helps reduce systemic inflammation, which is linked to neurodegenerative diseases like Alzheimer's and cardiovascular conditions. Despite its importance, choline deficiency is alarmingly common, with studies estimating that up to 90% of Americans, including many older adults, fail to meet the recommended daily intake of 425 to 550 milligrams. Eggs are a powerhouse source of choline, with a single large egg providing approximately 125 to 150 milligrams, roughly 25 to 30% of the daily requirement for most adults. This makes eggs one of the most concentrated and bioavailable sources of choline in the diet. A longitudinal study conducted by Boston University, spanning over a decade, found that older adults with higher choline intake exhibited sharper memory, reduced brain atrophy, and a significantly lower risk of developing dementia compared to those with lower intake. Furthermore, choline supports liver function and fat metabolism, which can help mitigate age-related declines in organ efficiency. By including eggs in their diet, seniors can easily boost their choline intake, supporting cognitive vitality and potentially reducing the risk of age-related cognitive decline. If you are still watching this video and finding these lessons useful, please comment number 1 below to let me know that you are still watching this video with me. Thank you for your valuable time. 3. Lutein and zeaxanthin, guarding your vision and more. The vibrant yellow of egg yolks signals the presence of lutein and zeaxanthin, two potent antioxidants that play a critical role in eye health. These carotenoids concentrate in the retina, the light-sensitive layer of the eye responsible for sharp central vision. As we age, the risk of age-related macular degeneration, AMD, a leading cause of vision loss in individuals over 60, rises significantly. Lutein and zeaxanthin act as natural filters, absorbing harmful blue light and reducing oxidative stress and inflammation in the retina, thereby slowing the progression of AMD and preserving visual acuity. What sets eggs apart is the bioavailability of these antioxidants. While leafy greens like kale and spinach are also rich in lutein and zeaxanthin, the fat content in egg yolks enhances the body's absorption of these compounds, making eggs a more efficient source. A study published in Clinical Nutrition found that older adults who consumed eggs 4 to 6 times per week had significantly higher blood levels of lutein and zeaxanthin compared to those who relied solely on plant-based sources. These individuals also reported improved contrast sensitivity, a critical visual function that enhances the ability to distinguish objects against backgrounds, essential for activities like night driving, reading in low light, or navigating complex environments. Beyond vision, lutein and zeaxanthin may also support brain health, as they accumulate in neural tissues and are associated with improved cognitive performance in older adults. 4. Vitamin D, a rare boost from a natural source. Vitamin D deficiency is a widespread issue among older adults, particularly those who spend limited time outdoors or live in regions with reduced sunlight during winter months. Low vitamin D levels are associated with a host of health concerns, including weakened bones, increased risk of fractures and falls, compromised immune function, and even heightened symptoms of depression. While sunlight exposure and supplements are common sources of vitamin D, few foods naturally provide this nutrient, making eggs a valuable dietary contributor. A single large egg, especially from pasture-raised or vitamin D-enriched hens, can supply up to 10% of the daily recommended intake of vitamin D, approximately 40 to 50 IU per egg. This may seem modest, but when combined with other vitamin D-rich foods like fortified cereals, mushrooms, or fatty fish, eggs can significantly contribute to meeting daily needs. For seniors, maintaining adequate vitamin D levels is crucial for supporting bone health by enhancing calcium absorption, reducing the risk of osteoporosis, and bolstering immune defenses against infections. Additionally, emerging research links sufficient vitamin D levels to improved mood and mental health, which is particularly relevant for older adults at risk of seasonal affective disorder or social isolation. Incorporating eggs into a balanced diet can provide a practical and natural boost to vitamin D intake, complementing other sources and supporting overall well-being. 5. B vitamins for nerves, energy, and heart health. Eggs are a rich source of several B vitamins, which are indispensable for older adults due to their roles in neurological function, energy metabolism, and cardiovascular health. Vitamin B12, in particular, is critical for nerve health and the production of red blood cells, which carry oxygen throughout the body. B12 deficiency is common among seniors, often due to reduced absorption caused by age-related changes in the digestive system, and can manifest as fatigue, memory problems, or symptoms mimicking dementia. A single egg provides a meaningful dose of B12, helping to prevent deficiency and support cognitive clarity. In addition to B12, eggs contain riboflavin, B2, which aids in converting carbohydrates, fats, and proteins into usable energy, combating the fatigue that many older adults experience. Folate, B9, another B vitamin found in eggs, supports healthy blood production and has been shown to reduce the risk of stroke by maintaining healthy blood vessels. Together, these B vitamins contribute to sustained energy levels, reduced cardiovascular risk, and protection against cognitive decline. For seniors, incorporating eggs into their diet can provide a steady supply of these essential nutrients, promoting vitality and resilience against age-related health challenges. If you are still watching this video and finding these lessons useful, please comment number 2 below to let me know that you are still watching this video with me. Thank you for your valuable time. 6. Selenium and antioxidants, your cellular bodyguards. Eggs are a valuable source of selenium, a trace mineral that functions as a powerful antioxidant, shielding cells from oxidative stress, a key contributor to aging and chronic diseases. Oxidative damage, caused by free radicals, accelerates cellular aging, promotes chronic inflammation, and increases the risk of conditions such as cancer, heart disease, and neurodegenerative disorders. A single egg provides approximately 15 to 20% of the daily recommended selenium intake, making it a simple yet effective way to bolster cellular defenses. In addition to selenium, eggs contain other antioxidants like vitamin E, which further protects cell membranes from damage, and small amounts of omega-3 fatty acids, especially in eggs from pasture-raised or enriched hens, which support brain and heart health. Iodine, another trace mineral in eggs, supports thyroid function, which regulates metabolism and energy balance. Together, these nutrients make eggs a comprehensive brain food that supports cognitive function, reduces inflammation, and promotes overall longevity. Rather than relying on a regimen of multiple supplements, seniors can achieve similar benefits by simply incorporating eggs into their daily meals, whether as a breakfast staple, a salad topping, or a component of heart-healthy recipes. Eggs have long been a staple in diets worldwide, but for many, especially those over 65, one question looms large. What about cholesterol? Is it safe to enjoy eggs without risking heart health? In the sections ahead, we'll dive deep into this question, debunk myths, clarify the science, and provide actionable advice on how eggs can be a heart-healthy, brain-boosting, and vision-protecting powerhouse for seniors. We'll also explore how the way you cook and pair eggs can transform them into a cornerstone of preventive health, or, if you're not careful, a contributor to cardiovascular risk. Let's separate fact from fiction and uncover why eggs deserve a place on your plate. Eggs and cholesterol. Unraveling decades of misconception years, eggs were unfairly vilified due to their cholesterol content. A single large egg contains approximately 185 to 200 milligrams of cholesterol, primarily in the yolk, and because high blood cholesterol is linked to heart attacks and strokes, many doctors once advised limiting or avoiding eggs altogether. This advice stemmed from early research in the mid-20th century, which assumed dietary cholesterol directly raised blood cholesterol levels. However, modern science has painted a far more nuanced picture, particularly for older adults. What the science says: groundbreaking research over the past 2 decades has shifted our understanding. The cholesterol you consume from foods like eggs has a much smaller impact on blood cholesterol than previously thought. For most people, the liver regulates cholesterol levels by producing less when dietary intake is high and more when it's low. This self-regulating mechanism means that moderate egg consumption doesn't significantly elevate low-density lipoprotein, LDL, or bad cholesterol in the bloodstream for the majority of individuals. A landmark meta-analysis published in the British medical journal BMJ in 2013, which pooled data from over 3 million participants across multiple studies, found no consistent association between egg consumption and increased risk of heart disease or stroke in the general population. Similarly, the Harvard School of Public Health's long-term studies, including the Nurses' Health Study and the Health Professionals' Follow-up Study, concluded that eating up to 1 egg per day is generally safe, even for those with cardiovascular risk factors, provided the overall diet is balanced. Why the confusion persists. The lingering fear of eggs often stems from how they're prepared and what accompanies them on the plate. A classic American breakfast of fried eggs cooked in butter, served with bacon, sausage, and white toast slathered with margarine, is a recipe for trouble, not because of the eggs, but due to the saturated fats, trans fats, and refined carbohydrates in the meal. These components are far more likely to raise LDL cholesterol, promote inflammation, and contribute to arterial plaque buildup than the eggs themselves. Heart-smart egg choices. To make eggs a heart-healthy choice, focus on preparation and pairings. Opt for boiled, poached, or lightly scrambled eggs using heart-friendly oils like olive oil instead of butter or processed vegetable oils. Pair eggs with nutrient-dense foods like spinach, tomatoes, bell peppers, avocado, or whole grain toast. These combinations create a meal rich in fiber, antioxidants, and healthy fats that support cardiovascular health rather than harm it. For example, a breakfast of poached eggs on a bed of sautéed kale with a side of berries provides vitamins, minerals, and anti-inflammatory compounds that protect blood vessels and reduce oxidative stress. Special considerations for seniors. For healthy older adults, eating up to 1 whole egg per day is not only safe but beneficial, providing high-quality protein, healthy fats, and essential nutrients. However, for those with specific conditions like type 2 diabetes or pre-existing high cholesterol, moderation is key. Some studies, such as a 2019 analysis in JAMA, suggest that consuming 7 or more eggs per week may slightly increase cardiovascular risk in individuals with diabetes, particularly if their diet is high in saturated fats or processed foods. However, in controlled studies where eggs were part of a nutrient-rich diet, they did not significantly raise blood sugar or worsen lipid profiles. Practical recommendations. Healthy seniors. Enjoy up to 1 whole egg daily, ideally as part of a balanced diet rich in vegetables, fruits, whole grains, and lean proteins. Seniors with diabetes or high cholesterol. Limit whole eggs to 3 to 4 per week, or combine 1 yolk with 1 to 2 egg whites to reduce cholesterol intake while retaining protein and other nutrients. Omega-3 enriched eggs. Consider choosing eggs labeled as omega-3 enriched, which come from hens fed diets high in flaxseed, chia, or algae. These eggs contain higher levels of heart-protective omega-3 fatty acids, which have been shown to lower triglycerides, reduce inflammation, and improve blood vessel elasticity, according to research in Circulation. The bottom line: eggs alone are not the cholesterol villain they were once thought to be. The real impact on heart health comes from the company they keep, both in terms of cooking methods and meal companions. By choosing nutrient-dense pairings and avoiding processed meats, refined carbs, and unhealthy fats, you can transform eggs into a heart-smart superfood. Eggs and brain health. A cognitive boost for seniors we age. Cognitive changes like slower memory recall, reduced focus, and difficulty processing information become more common. While these shifts are a normal part of aging, emerging research suggests that eggs, a simple, affordable food, can play a significant role in supporting brain health, memory retention, and emotional well-being for those over 65. Let's explore the key nutrients in eggs that make them a brain-friendly powerhouse and how they can help seniors stay sharp. 1. Choline. The brain's communication fuel. Choline, a nutrient abundant in egg yolks, is critical for cognitive function. The body uses choline to produce acetylcholine, a neurotransmitter essential for memory storage, attention, mood regulation, and muscle control. Low choline levels are associated with cognitive decline, mental fog, and an increased risk of neurodegenerative conditions like Alzheimer's disease. Shockingly, over 90% of Americans, including most older adults, fall short of the recommended daily choline intake, 550 milligrams for men, 425 milligrams for women. A single large egg provides about 147 milligrams of choline, covering roughly 25 to 30% of your daily needs. A 2019 study in the American Journal of Clinical Nutrition, which tracked 2,500 adults over a decade, found that higher choline intake was linked to better memory performance, improved verbal fluency, and reduced brain atrophy. For seniors, incorporating eggs regularly, whether boiled, poached, or scrambled, can be a practical way to boost choline levels without relying on supplements too. Lutein, not just for eyes, but for brain health too. Egg yolks are one of the richest dietary sources of lutein, a carotenoid antioxidant best known for protecting eye health but increasingly recognized for its role in brain function. Lutein is found in high concentrations in brain tissue, particularly in areas responsible for learning, memory, and executive function. It helps reduce inflammation and oxidative stress, two major contributors to cognitive aging. A 2017 study from the University of Illinois showed that older adults with higher lutein levels performed better on tasks requiring memory and attention. Importantly, the lutein in eggs is more bioavailable, up to 3 times more absorbable, than that in vegetables like spinach or kale, thanks to the natural fats in the yolk. Pairing eggs with healthy fats, such as avocado or a drizzle of olive oil, further enhances lutein absorption, maximizing its brain protective benefits. 3. Vitamin B12. Supporting nerves and mood. If you are still watching this video and finding these lessons useful, please comment number 3 below to let me know that you are still watching this video with me. Thank you for your valuable time. Eggs are a natural source of vitamin B12, a nutrient critical for nerve health, red blood cell production, and emotional stability. As we age, the body's ability to absorb B12 from food decreases due to reduced stomach acid, putting seniors at higher risk of deficiency. Low B12 levels can lead to symptoms like memory problems, tingling or numbness in the extremities, fatigue, irritability, and even depression. One large egg supplies about 10% of the daily recommended B12 intake. While severe deficiencies may require supplementation, regularly including B12, rich foods like eggs can help maintain neurological health and support emotional resilience. A 2020 review in Nutrients highlighted that adequate B12 intake is linked to lower rates of mood disorders and better cognitive outcomes in older adults. 4. Mood and emotional health. Beyond specific nutrients, eggs can indirectly support mental health by stabilizing blood sugar and energy levels. The high-quality protein in eggs, about 6 grams per large egg, helps regulate glucose, preventing energy crashes that can lead to irritability or fatigue. Additionally, choline and B vitamins in eggs support the production of serotonin, the brain's feel-good neurotransmitter, while vitamin D, found in enriched eggs, is linked to reduced rates of seasonal affective disorder and improved mood. A 2021 study in Nutrients found that older adults with balanced levels of protein, choline, B vitamins, and vitamin D reported lower anxiety, better sleep quality, and greater emotional resilience. While eggs alone aren't a cure for mental health challenges, they can be a valuable part of a diet that supports emotional and cognitive stability. Practical tips for brain-boosting egg meals. Pair eggs with foods rich in complementary nutrients, such as spinach, folate, salmon, omega-3s, or blueberries, antioxidants, to amplify cognitive benefits. Try a breakfast of scrambled eggs with diced tomatoes, onions, and a sprinkle of turmeric, a spice with anti-inflammatory properties that may enhance brain health. Opt for omega-3 enriched eggs to boost intake of DHA, a fatty acid critical for brain cell communication and neuroprotection. Summary: eggs are a cognitive powerhouse for seniors, delivering choline, lutein, B12, and protein that support memory, focus, nerve health, and mood. By making eggs a regular part of a nutrient-dense diet, older adults can feed their brains the tools needed to stay sharp and emotionally balanced without relying on complex supplements. Eggs for eye health and immune strength. Hidden benefits for aging well. As we age, maintaining sharp vision and a robust immune system becomes critical for independence and quality of life. After age 65, the risks of age-related eye diseases like macular degeneration and cataracts increase, while a natural decline in immune function, immunosenescence, makes seniors more vulnerable to infections and slower to recover. Surprisingly, eggs, a compact, nutrient-dense food, offer targeted support for both eye health and immune resilience. Let's explore how. 1. Protecting vision with lutein and zeaxanthin. Egg yolks are packed with lutein and zeaxanthin, two carotenoids that accumulate in the retina and macula of the eye, acting as natural filters against harmful blue light and oxidative damage. These nutrients help maintain visual acuity, improve contrast sensitivity, and reduce the risk of age-related macular degeneration, AMD, the leading cause of blindness in older adults. A 2016 study in the Journal of Nutrition found that consuming 2 eggs daily for 5 weeks significantly increased blood levels of lutein and zeaxanthin without raising LDL cholesterol. Unlike plant-based sources like spinach or kale, the lutein in eggs is highly bioavailable due to the yolk's natural fat content, making it up to 3 times more absorbable. To further enhance eye health, pair eggs with vitamin C-rich foods like bell peppers, oranges, or strawberries, which support collagen production in the eyes and may slow the progression of cataracts too. Strengthening the immune system. Aging weakens the immune system, increasing susceptibility to infections like flu or pneumonia and slowing wound healing. Eggs provide a suite of nutrients that bolster immune function. Selenium. Found in egg whites, this mineral acts as an antioxidant, supporting immune cell production and reducing oxidative stress. Selenium also plays a role in cancer prevention, according to studies in antioxidants. Vitamin D. Many seniors are deficient in vitamin D due to limited sun exposure, especially in colder climates. Enriched eggs from pasture-raised hens or those fed fortified diets provide a bioavailable source of vitamin D, which regulates immune responses and reduces the risk of respiratory infections. Zinc. Present in smaller amounts, zinc supports immune cell communication and accelerates wound healing, critical for seniors recovering from illness or injury. Protein. Eggs deliver 6 to 7 grams of high-quality protein per large egg, essential for producing antibodies, maintaining muscle mass, and repairing tissues. A 2020 review in Frontiers in Immunology found that seniors with adequate protein intake had better immune outcomes, particularly against respiratory illnesses. 3. Bonus. Anti-aging and cellular protection. Eggs are rich in additional nutrients that promote longevity and cellular health. Vitamin E, an antioxidant that protects skin, eyes, and brain cells from oxidative damage. Iodine, supports thyroid function, which regulates metabolism and energy levels. Biotin, promotes healthy skin, hair, and nails, counteracting age-related thinning or brittleness. Lecithin, a compound in egg yolks that aids fat metabolism and may support liver health and cholesterol transport. Maximizing benefits. Choose pasture-raised or omega-3 enriched eggs for higher levels of vitamin D and omega-3s. Cook eggs gently, e.g., poached or soft-boiled, to preserve sensitive nutrients like lutein and vitamin E, which can degrade with high heat frying. Combine eggs with colorful vegetables like broccoli or sweet potatoes to enhance nutrient absorption and add fiber for gut health. Aim for 3 to 5 eggs per week as a starting point, adjusting based on individual health needs and dietary balance. Cooking and pairing eggs. For the health benefits of eggs depend not only on how many you eat but also on how you prepare and pair them. As we age, our bodies become more sensitive to inflammation, oxidative stress, and excess saturated fats, making cooking methods and meal combinations critical for maximizing the benefits of eggs while minimizing risks. Best cooking methods for seniors. Boiled, soft or hard boiling requires no added fat, preserves nearly all nutrients, and is easy on digestion. Keep a batch of hard-boiled eggs in the fridge for quick snacks or meal additions. Poached. Gentle cooking in water retains nutrients and avoids the oxidation of fats that occurs with high heat frying. Scrambled or omelets. Use a small amount of heart-healthy olive oil or avocado oil instead of butter. Cook over low to medium heat to prevent nutrient degradation and avoid crispy, overcooked edges that can form harmful compounds. Baked. Incorporate eggs into vegetable-packed dishes like frittatas or casseroles with spinach, mushrooms, or zucchini for a nutrient-dense meal. Cooking methods to avoid: high heat frying. Frying eggs in butter, margarine, or processed vegetable oils at high temperatures can oxidize fats, creating inflammatory compounds that may harm cardiovascular health. Overcooking. Excessive heat can destroy delicate nutrients like lutein, zeaxanthin, and B vitamins, reducing the egg's health benefits. Smart pairings for heart and brain health. Best companions. Pair eggs with vegetables, spinach, tomatoes, onions, bell peppers, whole grains, oatmeal, quinoa, whole grain toast, healthy fats, avocado, olive oil, or fruits, berries, citrus. These foods provide fiber, antioxidants, and anti-inflammatory compounds that complement the egg's nutrient profile. Pairings to avoid: steer clear of processed meats, bacon, sausage, ham, refined carbs, white bread, sugary cereals, and high-fat dairy, butter, heavy cream sauces. These increase saturated fat and sodium, raising the risk of heart disease and inflammation. Sample senior-friendly egg meal. A heart and brain-healthy breakfast might include 2 poached eggs served on a bed of sautéed spinach and mushrooms, topped with a sprinkle of turmeric, alongside a slice of whole grain toast and a handful of blueberries. This meal delivers protein, choline, lutein, fiber, and antioxidants, supporting multiple aspects of senior health. Comprehensive guide to preparing and consuming eggs for optimal health in seniors. Eggs are a nutritional powerhouse, offering a wealth of benefits for older adults when prepared thoughtfully. Rich in high-quality protein, choline, B vitamins, and essential nutrients like vitamin D, eggs can support brain health, muscle maintenance, and overall vitality. However, the health benefits of eggs depend heavily on how they're cooked, what they're paired with, and how they fit into an individual's dietary and health profile. This guide provides an in-depth look at the best cooking methods, optimal pairings, and practical tips for seniors to maximize the benefits of eggs while minimizing potential risks. Additionally, it addresses common questions about egg consumption, storage, and myths, offering a clear roadmap for incorporating eggs into a senior-friendly diet. Best cooking methods for eggs. Maximizing nutrition and ND digestibility. Way eggs are prepared significantly impacts their nutritional profile, texture, and digestibility. Below are the healthiest cooking methods for seniors, designed to preserve nutrients, minimize unhealthy fats, and support sensitive digestive systems. Poaching. How it works. Poaching involves gently cooking eggs in simmering water without added fats like oil or butter. The egg is cracked into a small cup and slipped into water kept at a low simmer, around 160 to 180 degrees Fahrenheit or 71 to 82 degrees Celsius, for 3 to 5 minutes, resulting in a soft, delicate texture. Why it's great for seniors. Poaching preserves heat-sensitive nutrients like choline, essential for brain health and memory, and B vitamins, like B12, critical for nerve function and energy. The absence of added fats makes it ideal for those managing cholesterol or heart health. The soft texture is also gentle on sensitive stomachs, reducing digestive strain common in older adults. Tips. Add a splash of vinegar to the water to help the egg white coagulate neatly. Serve poached eggs on whole grain toast or a bed of steamed greens for a nutrient-dense meal. Steaming or baking in egg muffin cups. How it works. Steaming involves cooking eggs in a steamer basket over boiling water for 6 to 12 minutes, depending on desired doneness. Alternatively, egg muffin cups are made by whisking eggs with vegetables and baking them in a muffin tin at 350 degrees Fahrenheit 175 degrees Celsius for 15 to 20 minutes. Why it's great for seniors. Both methods cook eggs slowly and evenly, preserving nutrients and avoiding the oxidative damage caused by high heat. Baking allows for easy customization. Add nutrient-rich vegetables like spinach, rich in iron and antioxidants, tomatoes, high in lycopene, or onions, packed with quercetin, an anti-inflammatory compound. These methods are also perfect for meal prep, as egg muffins can be portioned, stored, and reheated easily. Tips: use silicone muffin liners for easy removal. Season with herbs like parsley or dill for flavor without sodium. Store baked egg muffins in the fridge for up to 4 days or freeze for longer-term use. If you are still watching this video and finding these lessons useful, please comment number 4 below to let me know that you are still watching this video with me. Thank you for your valuable time. Scrambling with olive oil. How it works. Scramble eggs over low to medium heat, 250 to 300 degrees Fahrenheit or 120 to 150 degrees Celsius, in a non-stick pan with a small amount of extra virgin olive oil. Stir gently to create soft curds, cooking for 3 to 5 minutes. Why it's great for seniors. Low heat cooking prevents the breakdown of antioxidants in eggs and olive oil, preserving their anti-inflammatory properties. Extra virgin olive oil is rich in monounsaturated fats, which support heart health by improving HDL, good cholesterol, levels. Adding diced vegetables like zucchini, bell peppers, or broccoli boosts fiber, aiding digestion and promoting satiety. Tips: avoid high heat, which can oxidize the fats in olive oil and eggs, potentially increasing inflammation. Use 1 to 2 teaspoons of olive oil per serving to keep calories in check. Omelets with colorful vegetables. How it works. Whisk eggs and pour them into a heated non-stick pan. Use 1 teaspoon of olive oil if needed. Add chopped vegetables like red bell peppers, kale, or mushrooms, and cook over medium heat for 4 to 6 minutes, folding the omelet in half to finish. Why it's great for seniors. Omelets are a versatile vehicle for nutrient-dense vegetables. Red bell peppers provide vitamin C for immune support, kale offers lutein for eye health, and mushrooms supply vitamin D, which is critical for bone health and immune function in seniors. Pairing with a slice of whole grain toast adds complex carbohydrates for sustained energy. Tips: use a ratio of 1 whole egg to 2 egg whites to reduce cholesterol while maintaining protein. Avoid overfilling the omelet to ensure even cooking. Brain-boosting combo, turmeric and black pepper. How it works. Add a pinch of turmeric and a dash of black pepper to any egg dish, poached, scrambled, or baked. Turmeric contains curcumin, a potent anti-inflammatory compound, and black pepper enhances its bioavailability. Why it's great for seniors. This combination supports brain health by reducing inflammation and oxidative stress, which are linked to cognitive decline. It's an easy way to elevate the health benefits of any egg dish. Tips: use sparingly, 1/8 teaspoon of turmeric per egg, to avoid overpowering the flavor. Combine with vegetables for a synergistic nutrient boost. Cooking methods. To limit or avoid certain cooking methods and pairings can diminish the health benefits of eggs and even pose risks, particularly for seniors. Here's what to watch out for. Frying in butter or margarine. Why to avoid. Frying eggs in butter or margarine adds excess saturated fats, which can raise LDL, bad cholesterol, levels and contribute to cardiovascular risk. High heat frying, above 350 degrees Fahrenheit or 175 degrees Celsius, also promotes oxidative stress, producing harmful compounds like oxidized cholesterol that can inflame blood vessels. Health impact. A study in Nutrition and Metabolism, 2020, found that oxidized cholesterol contributes to arterial plaque buildup, a key driver of stroke and heart disease risk. For seniors, who may already have compromised vascular health, this is a significant concern. Alternative: use a small amount of extra virgin olive oil or opt for poaching or steaming to eliminate added fats entirely. Pairing with processed meats. Why to avoid. Bacon, sausage, and other processed meats are high in sodium, nitrates, and saturated fats, which are strongly linked to increased risks of stroke, heart disease, and hypertension, particularly in adults over 60. The American Heart Association recommends minimizing these foods, especially when paired with cholesterol-rich foods like eggs. Health impact. A 2019 study in Circulation found that regular consumption of processed meats increases cardiovascular mortality by 15 to 20% in older adults when consumed frequently. Alternative: pair eggs with plant-based proteins like lentils, beans, or tofu, or use small amounts of lean proteins like smoked salmon for flavor without the health risks. Overcooking yolks. Why to avoid? Overcooking eggs, especially the yolk, can cause a chemical reaction between sulfur and iron, resulting in a dark green ring around the yolk. This reaction may reduce the bioavailability of certain nutrients, like choline, and make the egg harder to digest, which can be problematic for seniors with slower digestive systems. Health impact. Overcooked eggs may also contribute to minor nutrient loss and produce compounds that are less palatable and harder on the stomach. Alternative: cook eggs until the yolk is just set, soft-boiled or medium poached, to retain maximum nutrition and digestibility. High heat cooking and oxidized cholesterol. Why to avoid? Cooking eggs at high temperatures, e.g., frying at 400 degrees Fahrenheit or 200 degrees Celsius, can oxidize cholesterol in the yolk, creating compounds that promote inflammation in blood vessels. This is particularly concerning for seniors, as inflammation is a key factor in atherosclerosis and stroke risk. Health impact. Research from Atherosclerosis, 2018, indicates that oxidized cholesterol accelerates plaque formation in arteries, increasing cardiovascular risk. Tips for prevention. Use low to medium heat, 250 to 300 degrees Fahrenheit or 120 to 150 degrees Celsius. Cook eggs slowly, and choose methods like poaching, steaming, or scrambling to minimize oxidation. If you are still watching this video and finding these lessons useful, please comment number 5 below to let me know that you are still watching this video with me. Thank you for your valuable time. Smart pairings for senior-friendly egg meals. Eggs are most beneficial when paired with nutrient-dense, fiber-rich foods that complement their protein and healthy fats. Below are tailored meal ideas for specific health goals, designed to support seniors' unique needs. 4 Brain Health Meal. Poached egg on whole grain toast topped with mashed avocado, served with a side of blueberries. Why it works. Eggs provide choline for memory and cognitive function. Avocado offers healthy monounsaturated fats to support brain cell health, and blueberries are rich in anthocyanins, antioxidants that protect against cognitive decline. A 2021 study in the Journal of Nutrition found that diets rich in choline and antioxidants reduce the risk of Alzheimer's disease. Tips. Use omega-3 enriched eggs to boost anti-inflammatory benefits. Add a sprinkle of chia seeds for extra omega-3s and fiber. 4 Eye Health Meal. Scrambled eggs with kale, corn, and diced sweet potato, seasoned with turmeric. Why it works. Kale and corn provide lutein and zeaxanthin, antioxidants that protect against age-related macular degeneration. Sweet potatoes offer beta-carotene for vision health, and eggs supply vitamin D, which supports overall eye function. Tips. Cook on low heat to preserve the antioxidants in the vegetables. Serve with a glass of water or herbal tea to aid digestion. 4 Heart Health Meal. Hard-boiled eggs sliced over a mixed green salad with cherry tomatoes, cucumbers, walnuts, and a drizzle of extra virgin olive oil. Why it works. Eggs provide protein and choline, while walnuts and olive oil supply heart-healthy fats that lower LDL cholesterol. Leafy greens and tomatoes add fiber and potassium, which help regulate blood pressure. A 2020 study in the American Journal of Clinical Nutrition found that diets high in fiber and healthy fats reduce cardiovascular risk by up to 25%. Tips. Limit dressing to 1 tablespoon of olive oil to control calories. Add a squeeze of lemon for flavor and vitamin C. 4 Sustained Energy Meal. Baked egg muffins with oats, flaxseed, chopped spinach, and diced bell peppers, paired with a small bowl of Greek yogurt. Why it works. Eggs and oats provide a balance of protein and complex carbohydrates for sustained energy. Flaxseed adds omega-3s and fiber, while vegetables boost vitamins and minerals. Greek yogurt adds probiotics for gut health. Tips. Prepare egg muffins in advance for a quick, portable breakfast or snack. Store in an airtight container in the fridge for up to 4 days. Hydration matters. Why it's important. Proper hydration supports digestion, nutrient absorption, and blood pressure regulation, especially when consuming protein-rich foods like eggs. Seniors are at higher risk of dehydration due to reduced thirst signals. Pairings. Pair egg-based meals with water, unsweetened herbal teas, like chamomile or peppermint, or unsweetened almond milk. Avoid sugary drinks or high-sodium beverages, which can exacerbate blood pressure issues. Tips: aim for 6 to 8 cups of fluid daily, adjusting based on activity level and medical conditions. Infuse water with cucumber or lemon for flavor. How many eggs are safe for seniors? One of the most common questions seniors ask is, how many eggs can I eat per week? The answer depends on individual health conditions, dietary patterns, and lifestyle factors. Below is a detailed breakdown based on current research and guidelines. Healthy seniors, no diabetes or cardiovascular disease, recommendation. Up to 1 egg per day, 7 eggs per week, is generally safe and beneficial. Evidence. Studies from the British Medical Journal, 2018, and Harvard School of Public Health, 2020, found that consuming up to 7 eggs per week does not increase the risk of heart disease or stroke in healthy adults over 65. Eggs support brain health via choline, muscle maintenance via protein, and bone health via vitamin D. Practical example. A daily egg can be part of a balanced breakfast, such as a poached egg on whole grain toast with avocado or a veggie omelette with spinach and tomatoes. Pair with fiber-rich foods and healthy fats for optimal benefits. Tips: choose omega-3 enriched eggs for added heart and brain benefits. Ensure the rest of your diet is rich in vegetables, whole grains, and lean proteins to avoid overloading on cholesterol-heavy foods. Seniors with type 2 diabetes, high LDL cholesterol, or cardiovascular history recommendation. Limit to 3 to 4 whole eggs per week, supplementing with egg whites for additional protein. Evidence. A 2019 study in diabetes care found that individuals with type 2 diabetes who consumed more than 7 eggs per week had a slightly increased risk of cardiovascular events, particularly when paired with processed meats or refined carbohydrates. The American Heart Association advises moderation for this group, emphasizing egg whites as a cholesterol-free, high-protein option. Practical example. On Monday, enjoy a veggie omelette with 1 whole egg and 2 egg whites. On Wednesday, add a hard-boiled egg to a salad. On Friday, bake an egg muffin with 1 yolk and 2 whites. This keeps you within the 3 to 4 whole egg range while maintaining variety. Tips: focus on egg whites for additional servings to meet protein needs. Each egg white provides 3.6 grams of protein. Pair eggs with plant-based foods like legumes or quinoa to reduce overall cholesterol intake. Key considerations: whole diet context. The health impact of eggs depends on what they're paired with. A diet high in processed meats, refined grains, or saturated fats amplifies cardiovascular risks, while a diet rich in vegetables, whole grains, and healthy fats mitigates them. Omega-3 eggs. These eggs, enriched with anti-inflammatory fats, are a smart choice for seniors. They provide DHA and EPA, which support heart and brain health. Personalized advice. Consult a doctor or dietitian if you have specific conditions like familial hypercholesterolemia or severe heart disease, as individual needs vary. Egg storage. Ensuring freshness and safety. Proper storage is critical to maintaining the nutritional quality and safety of eggs, especially for seniors who may be more vulnerable to foodborne illnesses like salmonella. Here's how to store eggs effectively. Refrigeration is essential. Why? In the United States, eggs are washed before sale, removing their natural protective coating and making them susceptible to bacteria if left at room temperature. Store eggs at 40 degrees Fahrenheit 4 degrees Celsius or lower to prevent bacterial growth. Best practice. Keep eggs in their original carton on a middle or lower shelf in the fridge, not the door, where temperature fluctuations are common. The carton also protects eggs from absorbing odors from strong-smelling foods like onions or fish. Shelf life. Raw eggs in shell last 3 to 5 weeks from the purchase date, but for optimal freshness and nutrition, use within 3 weeks. Cracked eggs. Use within 2 days if stored in an airtight container in the fridge. Hard-boiled eggs. Keep in the fridge, in their shells, and use within 1 week. Peeled hard-boiled eggs should be eaten within 2 days. If you are still watching this video and finding these lessons useful, please comment number 6 below to let me know that you are still watching this video with me. Thank you for your valuable time. Tips. Write the purchase date on the carton to track freshness. For seniors living alone, consider buying a half-dozen cartons to reduce waste. Freshness test. Float test. Fill a bowl with water and place an egg in it. If it sinks and lies flat, it's fresh. If it stands upright or floats, It's past its prime due to air accumulation inside the shell. Visual/smell check. Discard eggs with cracks, dirt, or an off odor when cracked, as these may indicate spoilage or contamination. Safety for seniors. Why it matters. Older adults have weaker immune systems, making them more susceptible to foodborne illnesses. Salmonella can cause severe digestive issues, dehydration, or worse in seniors. Tips: always cook eggs thoroughly, until the yolk and white are firm for hard-boiled or scrambled eggs. Consider pasteurized liquid egg whites for a safe, convenient protein source, especially for recipes like smoothies or baking. Ensure they're unsweetened and free of additives. Meal prep tip: hard-boiled eggs are ideal for batch cooking. Boil a few at the start of the week, keep them unpeeled in the fridge, and peel only when ready to eat to extend freshness. Use in salads, snacks, or as a protein boost for meals. Debunking egg myths. For seniors, eggs are one of the most studied foods, yet myths persist, especially among older adults. Here's a clear look at common misconceptions, backed by science. Myth: eggs are bad for your cholesterol. Fact: for most people, dietary cholesterol, like that in egg yolks, has a minimal impact on blood cholesterol levels. The liver regulates cholesterol production, reducing output when dietary intake increases. Studies in the American Journal of Clinical Nutrition, 2019, show that up to 1 egg per day does not increase heart disease or stroke risk in healthy adults. Exception: for those with type 2 diabetes or heart disease, limiting whole eggs to 3 to 4 per week is advisable, with egg whites used for additional protein. Takeaway: eggs are safe for most seniors when part of a balanced diet. Focus on preparation and pairings to maximize benefits. Myth: eggs raise blood sugar. Fact: eggs have 0 carbohydrates and a glycemic index of 0, meaning they don't affect blood glucose levels. Eggs can stabilize blood sugar when paired with high-fiber foods like whole grains or vegetables, making them a great choice for seniors with prediabetes or insulin resistance. Takeaway: eggs are a blood sugar-friendly protein source. Pair with oatmeal or roasted vegetables for a balanced meal. Myth: eggs interfere with medications. Fact: eggs are safe to consume with most medications, including statins, blood pressure drugs, and blood thinners like warfarin. They're low in vitamin K, so they don't affect warfarin's efficacy. However, avoid pairing eggs with high-sodium or high-fat foods, like bacon or cheese, as these can impact blood pressure or cholesterol management. Takeaway: eggs are compatible with most senior medications, but consult your doctor if you have specific concerns. Myth: egg substitutes are healthier. Fact: many commercial egg substitutes contain artificial colors, preservatives, or thickeners, which may not be ideal for seniors. Whole eggs, when prepared healthily, e.g., poached or scrambled with olive oil, are a cleaner, nutrient-dense choice. For cholesterol concerns, use a mix of whole eggs and egg whites. Takeaway: stick with real eggs unless you have an allergy or follow a vegan diet. Choose pasteurized liquid egg whites for convenience if needed. Practical weekly egg plan for seniors. Put this knowledge into action. Here's a sample weekly meal plan for seniors, balancing egg consumption with variety, nutrition, and ease of preparation. This plan assumes a healthy senior with no major health restrictions, but it includes tips for those with diabetes or heart concerns. Monday, veggie omelette meal. 1 whole egg plus 2 egg whites, whisked with spinach, onions, and mushrooms. Cook in 1 teaspoon olive oil. Serve with 1 slice whole grain toast and 1/4 avocado. Benefits: high in protein, fiber, and antioxidants. Supports brain and heart health. For diabetes/heart concerns, stick to egg whites only and pair with extra vegetables. Tuesday, hard-boiled egg salad meal. 1 hard-boiled egg sliced over a mixed green salad with cherry tomatoes, cucumbers, and 1 tablespoon walnuts. Drizzle with 1 tablespoon olive oil and lemon juice. Benefits: heart-healthy fats, fiber, and potassium for blood pressure regulation. For diabetes/heart concerns, use only 1/2 yolk or egg whites to reduce cholesterol. Wednesday, scrambled egg veggie bowl meal. 2 egg whites scrambled with bell peppers and kale. Serve with a small bowl of oatmeal topped with 1 teaspoon chia seeds and a pinch of cinnamon. Benefits: fiber and protein for sustained energy and blood sugar stability. For diabetes/heart concerns, perfect as is, low in cholesterol and carbs. Thursday, poached egg with quinoa meal. 1 poached egg over roasted zucchini and half a cup cooked quinoa, seasoned with lemon and fresh herbs. Benefits: anti-inflammatory nutrients, protein, and complex carbs for energy. For diabetes/heart concerns, use egg whites and keep the quinoa portion to 1/3 cup. Friday, hard-boiled egg snack meal. 1 hard-boiled egg with a handful of baby carrots and a small apple. Benefits: portable, protein-rich snack for blood sugar balance and satiety. For diabetes/heart concerns, use egg whites and pair with low-glycemic fruits like berries. Saturday, soft-boiled egg toast meal. 1 soft-boiled egg on 1 slice whole-grain toast with tomato slices. Serve with half a cup mixed berries. Benefits: balanced protein, carbs, and antioxidants for brain and heart health. For diabetes/heart concerns, use 1/2 yolk or egg whites and choose low-glycemic berries. Sunday, egg muffin brunch meal. 1 egg muffin, 1 whole egg plus 1 egg white, with chopped onions and spinach, served with half a cup cooked lentils or roasted sweet potato. Benefits: high in protein, fiber, and iron for energy and muscle support. For diabetes/heart concerns, use egg whites and keep the lentil/sweet potato portion small. Key tips for success: choose wisely. Opt for omega-3, enriched or pasture-raised eggs for added nutritional benefits. Check labels for freshness dates and avoid cracked shells. Cook smart. Use gentle cooking methods, poaching, steaming, low-heat scrambling, to preserve nutrients and avoid oxidized cholesterol. Avoid butter, margarine, or high-heat frying. Pair thoughtfully. Combine eggs with fiber-rich vegetables, whole grains, and healthy fats like olive oil or avocado. Avoid processed meats, refined carbs, or excessive sodium. Store properly. Keep eggs in their carton on a middle fridge shelf at 40 degrees Fahrenheit or lower. Use within 3 weeks for optimal freshness. Listen to your body. Work with your doctor or dietitian to tailor egg consumption to your health needs, especially if you have diabetes, high cholesterol, or heart disease. And there you have it, the ultimate guide to eggs for everyone over 65 looking to stay sharp, strong, and independent. We've covered everything from the incredible nutrients packed in every egg to how they support your brain, heart, eyes, and immune system, plus practical ways to cook, store, and enjoy them to maximize their benefits. So, what have you learned so far? Maybe it's the power of choline for your memory, the best way to pair eggs with healthy foods, or how to shop smarter for the freshest eggs. We'd love to hear from you. What's one thing you've learned today that you'll bring into practice in your life? Drop it in the comments below this video. If you like this video, please leave your comment below, and don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to our YouTube channel for more tips to help you live healthier and stronger, one smart meal at a time. See you in the next one.